Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on whereabouts you're in the world. I hope you're having a phenomenal day so far, and welcome to today's stream where we're kicking off with some Crusader Kings III. This is our War Wednesday game. Everyone's welcome to join the fun as we play some shenanigans. So without further ado, let's get everyone set up. We've got Cookie, Ryan, Rogan's joining us this week, and Physics.
You need to press start to select your character.
Okay, cool.
And then when your character's on the bottom left, and you see the whole map.
So I'm good to press start on this screen and that won't cause any issues?
Right. Until you see your character on the bottom left and the whole map, or the map of your area, you're not...
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything now.
Right. And now you should, in the center top, it should say pause. Anyone can unpause. Do not unpause.
I will not unpause.
However, if that's your character ready, I will. There we go.
And now I try and remind myself how to play this game.
You click buttons, and when you think you're out of buttons to click another button.
Okay.
And importantly, first thing, Wagley says, "Hey, Physics."
Wagley!
Have you given us snacks yet?
Yes, Wagley has had snacks. This month, in fact.
Wow.
Oh no. Okay.
I bet if I ask her, she's going to say no.
I bet you're right. So,
She will extort more snacks.
Because you're always lying about feeding her. That has been shown.
yeah, that's definitely what it was. Yep. Wagley starved, no snacks. Yeah, there you go.
Surely a terrible court jester is still a good court jester.
And I can definitely remember what I was doing this playthrough.
Definitely, of course.
Absolutely, definitely.
Oh, there's so many buttons. I'm just pushing buttons.
You were going to conquer Ghana and all that.
Do I have an army? I have 5 Tarkans. I might need a bit more than that.
Probably. But you were still going to try and do that.
Yeah, that sounds like the sort of idiotic thing I would do.
I don't want to...
Oh, treasure hunts are probably still balked.
And that's the tier 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to reduce stress.
Wait a minute. Oh no! I had got the thing that increases the scout for talent power, which means I won't be getting any if any terrible stooges.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. You have to actually pay for your good recruits then. How rude.
Yeah, and I have to open up the slots.
Okay.
Hey, Cookie. When you take Dyfed, if Prince Idwal should die of Gwynedd, wouldn't hurt my feelings none.
Who exactly?
The leader of Dyfed, Dyfed.
Hey, Kaz.
Okay.
He's the first in line to get one of my counties if his father dies. That is upsetting to me.
You what?
Oh, quick update. I will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
I forgot that the wake is on Friday, not Thursday.
Fair enough, my friend. We're always happy to have you here, bud.
I'm always happy to join.
Well, that's...
Quick update on Friday. I'm getting a camera shoved up my butt.
Oh.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not here to kink shame, bud. It's, Yeah, that sounds like it's gonna suck,
It's
mate.
very important.
I'm aware that I'm new at this, so I apologize, but I do like going to my council screen and seeing everyone stood there like looking really studious, or like my spy master listening, and then just my marshal waving a sword in the air angrily. Like everyone else looks really important, and then my marshal's just like a drunk guy at the pub.
It
He's doing
may
his job,
be your
bless him.
marshal is not very good.
How do I know if he's good?
So for marshal, you're looking on when you click on them.
F-Zero,
Skill,
you just
perchance, or
subscribed.
military.
Smile.
Marshal.
Yes, in military.
Marshal
Hey,
skill
Morph.
for your marshal.
I was
How are
like,
you, bud?
Marshal, he's excellent, but prowess, he's terrible.
You don't necessarily care about prowess.
Okay,
So-
he's Marshal 26, so
Yeah, that's pretty good.
he is ill though.
That is pretty bad.
Hopefully he survives.
Oh, I stole the throne of scone, whatever, the Albus
Nice.
throne.
That's a good one to steal.
Oh, there's advice at the top. Okay, that's helpful.
Oh no, my second just died. Thankfully, my wife is a good second.
Just a piece of future advice: never call your partner a good second.
The fact that you know to not do that explains so much about your relationship.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, sure.
I love, and you are, you're probably not wrong, that you assume that's from painful experience.
How do you make people like you?
High diplomacy.
Sway scheme,
Made up.
higher diplomacy.
What if the person you're trying to make like you is the person that does sway schemes?
You
no,
definitely want them. You do the sway scheme, but you definitely want your spy master to like you.
I say my
Or else.
spy master doesn't like me, and I've just been told by the game that I should have him like me.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
why
your
because
spy
if
masters
somebody-
tend to be good at stabbing and poisoning.
If
so-
somebody
if he
is
doesn't
doing-
like me, he might stab or poison me. Got it.
Yes.
If
Yes.
somebody is doing intrigue against you and your spy master doesn't like you, they can hire them to
Okay.
help them against you.
Or they could
Listen,
just,
maybe we have you disappear.
they could just decide that they're not that worried about, if someone succeeds.
Oh,
How is your war going, physics?
It's fine. I just started it. I'm already at 70%.
sure. I'll join a war. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, there we go.
How are you
Oh,
slipping the
why?
noose? You're ill.
All right, it's no longer Gwynedd, it's now Palace because I just took the title of Gwynedd from him.
Yay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can create the Kingdom of Wales, but I'm not going to do that until I have the Kingdom of Mon. And I still need more. Still need a crap load of prestige. Still need 9,000 more prestige.
I see.
Ooh, that was... I just dueled someone to the death that had prowess 30.
Wow.
That was a dumb move. I survived.
You
I'm not
win?
entirely sure how. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Oh, I can see how. You have powers 32.
Yeah, but like not being funny, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, too high of a risk.
I should mop up Ireland rather quickly.
You should. Oh, there's the one.
And I can't even declare all the wars.
We have an inventory? What? Oh, good lord.
I have to do it one at a time because they're all in a sort of alliance.
That's looking awesome, Morphe.
Okay.
Ivar the Boneless is sunk so low. He's just got 2 counties left, and he's at war to try to keep one of them. Sorry, Ivar.
It's a shelving unit, isn't it, an Ivar?
I thought you were talking about iBuzz. I have so many kids. Rather, I have so many male heirs. So I'm going to conquer a great kingdom, and it's gonna fall apart when I die. And that's actually gonna be kind of fun.
Well,
Oh, I'm almost done with Administrator. So the question is, do I get Inspirational Journeys, Artificers, and Architect? Or do I go straight into Marshal?
Wagley says, do you think the
Yes.
patio would fit Flanker across it? He's already laid it. You want to find someone that wants a patio if you're going to bury me under it. It's already
Nah.
laid it. That's just extra steps.
Nah, just give him a patio. Nobody will be upset about a free patio.
Alright, that's one army of them caught.
Alright, well, I guess I go back to raiding for a while.
Okay.
There is nothing but criminal contracts here.
Hey.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, that's... Oh.
Let's go
If there's a
visit
wall-
Alfred.
If there's a war a long way away that I've been pulled into, is it worth me sending people there, or what's the smart thing to do?
What are the odds that he's going to win?
Oh, how
What's
do I know
the
that?
troop count versus troop count? Click on the war flag. It'll tell you how many troops.
6,200 to 4,400.
And of that 6,200, how many of them are yours? Because it
None,
counts your
I don't
troops
think.
in that. Well, it counts your
1,400,
troops in.
1,400.
Okay. So all you're going to be doing is getting prestige and money if you go.
If I go,
Yeah, he's going to win. The troop count alone, he's going to win. So you might as well go and cap some freaking defeat some small enemy armies and cap a small keeps and stuff. You know, the ones that are easier to siege down, so you can get the money for them. Yeah, in this case, it's worth it because you'll get benefits. If he's guaranteed to lose without your help, and you have to carry the war, then it depends on whether or not you need the prestige and the money that bad to be worth it. But sieging is best if it's counties that are they're not independent, they're vassals, because if you capture them, you can ransom them. That's how you get your money in war.
I'll be honest, I don't know what I need.
Well, that's why I'm explaining it, because you've already said you don't know.
No, you
much
said
about
like, it gets prestige and things like that, and I'm like, I don't know if I need prestige or.
Prestige is your second on the top right is your currencies. You have monthly, and you have your money, your gold. You have prestige, you have piety, and then you have renown. Renown's the hardest one to get, but it's also probably, arguably, the least important. Long term, it's the most important because it's your family's rank, but short term, it's the least important. Prestige. Are you tribal or are you feudal?
I feel like I read that somewhere. Hang on.
Do you have a castle or do you have a moat? Like your capital city. What is it? Is it a castle?
A castle holding.
Castle holding. You're feudal. Money is the most important thing for you.
Cool. I'm losing that.
Prestige is important. Prestige is mildly important depending on. You do need prestige, but money is all your cost. To have troops, to raise troops, is all going to cost you money.
Henwood says, do you have a castle or a moat? I have a ditch. Wagley says that they want a castle with a moat. That's because you have good taste in people and you've met people before.
I'm supposed to lose this fight against Alfred, and I have minus 31 advantage on the rolls, and I'm still kicking the crap out of him. This is going to be so much prestige for this fight. This might be more than the 8,000 freaking stack wipe I did for that invading North.
Nice.
Cookie's like, I need to call you this war. Oh, what is it? I'm being invaded by this. Oh, where? I'll go. It's like, I'm trying to get prestige here, Cookie. I don't have time to fight your wars for you. Someone's raiding me? Oh, that's bullcrap.
You're crazy. Why would they raid you?
Money, no?
That's more likely.
I have 2,000 men at arms, and I'm a raider. They will be punished. They probably won't get away with the money. And my armies are fast. Actually, I only have 1,600 men at arms because I just got into a fight with Alfred. I won, but it cost a lot. Speaking of which, yeah, that was only 228 prestige. Dude, usually if it says you're going to lose a fight and then you win it, it's a lot of prestige for winning it.
Yeah, it's more about the size of the battle, as far as I know.
Well, a lot goes into it, but these weren't small battles. It was 2,000 versus 2,500.
This is an offer for Ryan. It's one of my daughters. Like, she's late in line.
Okay.
But setting up an alliance with you might be good.
Yep. Let's just see. There's no traits on her though. Sure.
I'm a little excitable today. I might have had too much caffeine. It's now occurring to me how much I'm talking.
Well, hey, you talking is a perfectly good thing. It means I have to. I feel less of a need to talk.
Let's say I'm starting to sound like Ryan
just
today.
says it's an improvement. That's it's just unfortunate when that streamer keeps talking.
That sounds like a Discord issue.
Default audio. No, default game audio is always like really loud.
I thought I turned it down enough, and then you guys were talking, and I was like, I feel like I'm straining to hear them.
What?
Let's see.
Sorry?
Huh?
Pardon?
Sorry, my ears are bad. Can you say that again?
Sorry, what was
How
that?
many touches am I holding currently?
I don't have enough troops to keep raiding. Guess I'll stand down for a while.
Whoa, why is Sweden tiny?
Because Finland took majority of it over.
I'm realizing you guys are discussing major areas of land, and then I'm over here in my little corner.
We all started. I started with one county, dude.
I don't even know what I've started with. Oh, I've got a few counties. I think I've got a realm? 2 realms, maybe? Well, I own them, but through vassals, I think.
Well, you still own them. They're still part of your domain. Means you're probably a duke.
I know, but I have really cool headwear that I love the look of. That's the main reason I chose my character.
I started to make it. I made a legacy book thingy. I can demand an hostage from Wessex.
And you actually have 2 duchies. You have half of another duchy.
Well, there's some Marcy Raj.
Yeah, but you have to fight a king to get the rest of it.
Goody, that sounds nice and easy.
Yeah, probably won't be too bad actually. Let's see, how many troops he has? He has. No, I don't. Never mind. He has 7,500 troops. I wouldn't fight him if I were you. His men-at-arms, onagers, armored footmen, light footmen, and bowmen.
Why is the Kingdom of Scotland's capital up there?
Up where? Oh, lol, on an island. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiding it from me.
Oh, I guess that makes logical sense.
Oh, I need.
Maybe if we put it way up here, he won't come raiding.
Good luck.
So swaying people makes them like me, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Having a good diplomat, people around you will randomly start liking you.
Diplomat.
You're married.
How do you set diplomat?
No, your chancellor.
That's
Yep.
Basically the diplomat.
Okay, cool. And then if I put him to domestic affairs, that'll make me a lot more likable inside my...
Yeah. Domestic affairs is within your land, so if your vassals don't like you, you want him doing that. It's very important for your vassals.
I'm gonna have to start doing, because apparently the average is -2.
Ugh.
Actually, that's not bad. That's about 0. So
It's gone up to -1 now, as we said that.
Yay.
my vassals do not like me at all, but I just conquered them. So
Makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
they're a little. One of them's -100.
I'm hoping
Oh,
to get.
okay.
I'm hoping to get to a point in this game where I have an absurd number of family members. And what's it called? I have an absurd number of family members and can just grant titles to random family members. Eventually, all people shall be of my noble family. Not all of them will be nobles. They shall all be of the family. Yes, eugenics.
Do I want to exchange hostages? That doesn't sound good. Oh.
There we go. I am now Norse. Oh, what the heck? What? No, no, come on, really? I appear to have brought the bloody flux with me.
Did you come to East Anglia?
Oh, Denmark. Oh, did you just die? No, she didn't just die. Everyone just got bloody flux. Thankfully, this is one of the things that goes away a bit faster than, say, consumption.
Yeah, consumption's on the British Isles right now.
It's always everywhere. But I literally landed in Denmark's capital, and then immediately everyone got bloody flux.
Sounds pretty shitty.
Yep.
If you like red,
Where am I going rating? I've been to Brittany in a while.
I probably am not making good moves, but I was like, oh, okay, this is the rest of the land that I want to claim. I don't want to war over it, so I'll see if I can diplomacy. So like, I'll look at the leader, and then I'll look at his children and see if I can marry into them. And then I was going through and I was like, oh, I can send them a gift to make them like me more. I can offer guardianship, or I can murder them. It's like, I'll get the easy choices.
Whoop,
Ryan's favorite and specialty, stabbing.
If you're good, you can matrilineally marry your daughter to the third or fourth in line, and then kill the first and second in line. That way, your daughter's husband gets the title, but his children, which is your heir, not your heir, but of your dynasty, take over after that person dies. Since this is a long-term game, it doesn't. Independent rulers that are also of your household help your renown a lot. So that's one way to help your renown.
Oh my god, all my guys are dying.
It takes planning and patience, because a lot of times it screws up because something will happen and someone else will become the heir for some ridiculous reason.
I just lost more than 10 followers.
Okay, money.
That sucks.
Alright, let's crush this army of them.
I really need my son not to die. One of my sons recovered.
I hope
I'm
not
just
for you,
reminded
Ryan.
of the fact that the first and only time that I played this, my character got, I think, obese, and the guy I was playing with was like, "Oh, obesity's really bad; it can lead to you getting killed." And immediately after he finished saying that, my character died. It's like, oh, goody. So when you said, "Oh, I need my son not to die," and then I got a notification with a child in the picture, I was like, "Oh no, not again!" Please say my child hasn't died.
Oops, I just. Oh wait, I got a good stooge who has 19 martial. I did not mean to say yes to the good stooge.
Oh, I can intimidate people.
Okay, so I lost my alliance with Denmark because of his guy died and he doesn't want to make a new alliance because he hates physics guts.
No, you know. Can't imagine why he hates me. Who's in charge of Denmark right now?
Yeah. I think Sigurd's snake in the eye.
Oh, did you put that snake in his eye?
It's a family issue. His
Yeah,
brother is a nobody. No, his brother is a nobody now because of me. Ivar the Boneless. I was his vassal once. And now he owns 2 counties in Scotland.
And he's dead.
Oh, he's dead now? Well.
Yep.
Yeah, Chieftain Barden, his son. It's not his fault he hates me. I've given him reason.
See.
Doesn't mean he should hate me. Bit of his own issue there.
I'm a useless kumquat, according to my wife.
Well,
What a good insult.
that is an insult. The glamour of
That's very
Preston
British
Duft.
sounding.
Or are you have you taken someone there to threaten them? You know, just show them Preston and say this is what your city could be if you do not obey me. I haven't been to Preston for ages.
Money.
I seem to remember Preston Station is a reasonably pretty station. Like brick-built Victorian. An Avanti train was delayed by 15 minutes, just enough time for you to miss your connection. Oh, that sucks. Because 15 minutes isn't long enough for you to get your rail journey for free. So...
What? Oh, that's awful.
Yeah,
It's enough to piss you off. And you
Yeah.
get nothing out of it.
If you're on one train and it's not a connection, on a long distance service, I think if it's over half an hour or an hour delay, it's free. Because I got, on my trip to Scotland, I got £180 refunded back to me for my train because it was delayed by exactly an hour.
can't imagine you freaking being late.
Darn daft.
I can't imagine Scotland having trains running late. That just sounds very not Scottish.
My brain just stopped processing what you were saying, so I just heard, I can't imagine Scotland. My brain is like, it's a real place. It doesn't need to be imagined. And then my brain caught up and was like, yeah, that makes more sense.
I was also being sarcastic, so.
To be fair, all the trains I've gotten recently have been fine. The one that I got caught on that was the hour late was because it was idiots on the line at Preston, in fact. I'm
just saying nobody brags about Scottish efficiency.
Preston's a bit grim, in my opinion, says Daft. Yeah, the station's quite pretty. I must admit, I haven't been to Preston to go to Preston itself for a long time. Because normally, if I'm up that neck of the woods, I'm in Chester or which is quite a bit further south.
So I can rate it.
I mean, Scotland's very efficient in alcohol consumption, if that counts. I mean, unfortunately true.
I'm not picking on freaking Scotland. I mean, they do have their redeeming attributes. Efficiency is just not one of them.
Oh, see, it makes me smile. I was talking to someone from somewhere else in the world, and I was like, everywhere in the world has its troubles, and everyone thinks where they are is either the greatest or the worst. Like, I've never met anyone in the UK that hasn't lived somewhere else that thinks that their council is great.
Well, it's pretty common in the UK, especially in England itself, for they don't trust anybody saying that it's good where they're at. Like, the British are very negative about their government.
Henry says Scotland having redeeming values. I don't know if it gave us... look, it gave us flanker. I mean, that's not a redeeming quality, and I don't think anyone's...
You're not selling it, Henwood.
Yeah. Look, I was trying to make a point here, but you've destroyed my argument.
We're looking for redeeming values, Henwood. I don't think you know what redeeming means. Maybe the language barrier there. You're having some issues with that.
Jermaine says, I live in a city where everyone who moves here loves it. Everyone who's born here hates it. I think that is the same, like, globally, universally. Like, there are, like, no, a lot of places, if you go somewhere and say, this town's crap, then people get quite defensive because you're like, yeah, but it's my crap town, so you shut up. Where'd you come from?
But what I was talking about, like, British television, like, if they do a show that's positive, like, shows a politician or politicians that are British in a good light, it doesn't sell.
Yeah, because we like realism.
It's like you can't even have the underdog politician being a good guy in British television. They don't believe it.
In D&D, if I want my players to think someone's a bad guy, just have them work in politics and immediately they'll hate them. It's such an easy just tap.
I would say but it's really interesting because, like, so I currently live in South Wales. I've lived all over the UK in Edinburgh, in Fife, in London, in Bath. Oh, and also in Swindon at one point. Or the glamour never ends. But if someone has only lived in one area, they see all of the negatives and none of the positives until someone else comes to their area and it's like, oh, can you show me around? Whereas if someone has lived somewhere else and moves to an area, then they're like, oh, I see all of the great stuff and the other stuff doesn't matter that much. Tomac says, yeah, we're in my partner's hometown. One of us loves it more than the other.
I find the opposite. When my partner's visited and I'll show her around, the entire time I go, yeah, this is rubbish, and over here it's kind of a thing, but it's fine, and it's all right. She goes, do you actually like living? I'm like, yeah, I love it, but I know it's rubbish. It's just my rubbish.
Guys, Sweden is 100 years in debt.
Calm.
I just gave birth to my wife just gave birth to a boy that's freaking quick. Yes.
Nice.
I suddenly, for a second there, mate, I understood why they wanted to put a camera somewhere if you gave birth. I was like, that's really impressive.
If you think putting a camera in my butt's going to have anything to do with that, then we need to talk to you about your education there at college.
Unpressed claim. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, where I am, everyone complains about how terrible the local authority is. You're like, you've not lived anywhere else, have you? This is great. And they're like, oh, the buses are terrible. You're like, some of the routes there's a bus every 5 minutes, bud. Oh, the trains. You have an in-city train route. Like, I'd like to introduce you to some of the places that you think are great because you've seen them on TV, like Los Angeles, which I quite like as a city. But public transport is god awful. And driving the car, no better.
Public transport in the U.S. is awful everywhere. It's just
I know, New York's okay. The Bay Area's not terrible.
It's just in the U.S., like in Europe, they did public transport right when it was new and vehicles were new, is because they already had public transport already kind of everywhere, just from carriages. But in the U.S., it became they competed with cars and lost because the government didn't want to spend the money to compete.
Yeah, I think the car lobby had a lot to do with that as well, because the motor groups spent a lot of money persuading places to take up their pre-existing tram rails and stuff. That's
kind of BS because they spent a lot of money in Europe too. Europe just didn't tolerate it. That's the thing. It's like Europe made a business out of competing with the cars, and they made money off of it. The U.S. failed to do so.
I think and it depends, because it's also like one of the reasons where public transport tends to be best is where it's run not as a business. That said, some of the world's best public transport in Hong Kong was a government project that was put into a standalone company that was made to self-fund, and it's a really interesting way they've done it. That MTR, who run the Hong Kong public transit, they get the development rights around the station for commercial and residential development, and they're not allowed to make a loss. So they rent out properties, provide good transport because that makes properties more attractive, which then means they've got money to invest in the transit that makes transit better, which means that people want to be near the better transit, and it's a kind of a virtuous cycle. I think where countries have said, oh, everything needs to wipe its own face, like it's like the train services, we privatize them here.
Government-funded transportation doesn't always work either. Amtrak.
Yeah, but the only reason Amtrak doesn't work is it's a half-assed attempt. Like
politicians are running it. It's going to be a half-assed attempt.
No, politicians isn't the problem. The problem is that for Amtrak to go anywhere, the reason delays are so horrific outside of kind of the Northeast Corridor is because the rails are owned by several freight companies. They are poorly maintained, and freight always takes priority. So the passenger services just get kind of dumped on. If you were going to do like proper government-run passenger rail that was genuinely meant to compete, you would run your own track, or nationalize the track infrastructure that exists already. But that's really never happened. And I think there's only like 2 corridors that are public owned, like from end to end, and even there's bits that are nearby. I like the Acela route, which is a profitable train service in the US. It's a great train. I've been on it. That's a publicly owned, well-run service, and it's because they own everything from the top to the bottom. But even then, they didn't want to invest enough to make it the full high speed all the way through. They just made it high. What that is in high speed, Europe would consider conventional rail versus high speed rail. And that's not saying Europe's better, it's just different. Oh, balls again, stress level. Homer says Europe also had a few decades of socialism where cars were really expensive around and people still need to move around. Yeah, no, I think, and actually I would say that kind of the opposite is true in some areas with regards to what existed first, because the UK rail is fine. It's not amazing, it's not terrible, it is a reasonable network, it just costs too much because we've underinvested in it for decades. But like the UK was first out the door with rail, so we built rail tunnels and like there's some amazing engineering. If you ever get the train from like London to Bristol or London to South Wales, there is some phenomenal piece of infrastructure that you're traveling through you don't even think about. Like Box Tunnel near Bath, you've got
well, that's the best kind of infrastructure though, isn't it?
Yeah. But the problem is that
when you don't think about it.
the problem with all that is it was made for steam trains, so there isn't an easy way of adapting some of that to use overhead, cantilever for electrification without spending an absolute fortune. And our governments, the last few, have done a terrible job of explaining why we need to invest in more high-speed rail. They've said it will make journey times faster, whereas there's actually a problem because our infrastructure's at capacity. Jimin says Singapore's public transit is something everyone should take note of. I believe that. It's interesting, actually. While we're in the US, Brightline's kind of interesting because they are a private company running rail with loads of downsides, but they're making their profit by also being a real estate company, like MTR does, because they're developing a station, then doing transit-led development around it to create demand. But what sucks for the States is a lot of like where you're going to run those rails. A lot of time they've run them at grade to make it cheap enough to do. Which makes the costs all the way down. But if you look up YouTube videos of Brightline trains hitting cars, because universally people are idiots everywhere in the world and decide that they can beat a train at a barrier because everything's at grade, it kind of sucks. Bus train in 5 minutes and you have your own version of Uber as well. It's really, really easy to get around Singapore. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, our the rail service in South Wales, where I am at the moment, that took decades to get to the point where they're now doing a metro system for a railway that should always have been a metro, and even then, there's split ownership as to who owns the rail, with the Welsh government in one and Network Rail in another, which is meaning that they can't do all the work in one place because multiple people need to make a decision. Whereas I think it works best as a publicly funded arm's length organisation, which is what Transport for Wales is. So, publicly owned, but you can't raid the budget because you want to save a library. The money's kind of allocated. And it's physics. You live in one of the areas of the US that has some of the best public transit outside of the two areas mentioned. I'm not saying it doesn't completely suck. Yeah.
No one uses that except for meth heads. It's a good way for meth heads to get around for free.
I don't have a problem with those people moving around.
No, but the problem is
they don't pay.
Or they don't pay for public transit? Okay.
On it.
Well, I mean, they don't really pay for anything, even though they're supposed to. That's.
I think transit's one of those things that, if run properly by government or properly funded, should be as near to free as you can make it. Because it makes the rest of the economy work better. But if you have to just make profit on just getting people in a vehicle and moving them, it's hard. And as you say, physics, there's a lot of cities where the lobby was super successful. And it's not irreversible. It's just it just takes a lot of active work to get people to think about public transit differently. If you have a look at pictures of Amsterdam in the 1970s, 1980s, it looks like an American city. Whereas now it's a public transit and cycling capital of, I would say, the world, because they got rid of downtown freeway equivalents.
Yeah. What's it called? I had something that I wanted to say. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah. Do you hear? I don't remember when it was. It might have been a couple years ago. There were some places that decided to remove benches because from train stops because homeless people were sleeping there.
Most places have been doing that, from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, we're going to make things less comfortable for you, the normal person, because we aren't going to give in, because we want to hurt homeless people even more.
I'm not advocating hurting people that are worse off. I'm just saying that it costs money to use public transit in the U.S. and the majority of the people using it don't pay. Whether they can afford it or not, they don't pay. Which means it falls on the taxpayers.
And it depends a lot as to how you see that public transit. If you see it as a public good, because there's always a weird discussion about roadways, globally, where people are like, oh, we want more roads and government should provide better roads. And roads and road travel is massively subsidized. It's one of the problems if you build suburbs anywhere, is there aren't enough houses to maintain the roads. So in about 30 years after the houses are built, the roads are because you've now got 12 houses servicing this half mile of road, rather than in the city you've got 200 residents that are servicing that road. But there's this weird discussion about transit versus roads as public infrastructure, whereas both are, and they're also managed by different people, which is also incredibly dumb. Not everywhere, but so instead of going, how's the best way I can move 100,000 people in and out of my city every day, they're going, oh, well, I've got a roads budget, so I'll spend that on roads, a cycle budget, so I'll spend that on cycles, and a public transit budget that they'll have to make a profit on. It's just a really weird take. Again, not like anyone's better than anyone else. It's a globally weird issue. I need to find somewhere I can do some jobs, because my character is doing naff all down here.
What are you meant to do with your character?
Well, I'm a traveller, so...
Ooh. Mike's going weird again.
That was very bassy.
I don't know why that's happening.
It sounded like you were putting your mouth over your microphone. That's the best way to describe it.
I know, it's been happening randomly. It just shows that kit is not the be-all and end-all. I think it's a software problem.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I need... Oh god, how do I deal with the plague? What?
Please, sir, can I have some money? You have a solution, don't talk, let physics do the talking. Physics has been doing most of the talking. Been a good stream.
That's most of the place cleaned up. Just a little bit more to go.
try and do something.
Wait, what? Why? What happened? What happened to my son? Why is my son my heir anymore?
Oh. Uh-oh. Hey. I want a duel.
Back to my camp. My son needs to come back to my camp right now.
I gained a level of fame. Good job. I'm probably
Trying
getting
to do
excited
some
over
raiding.
nothing important.
My heir is back.
I kind of hoped you pulled out your arm so I could crush it before I declare war on you.
Okay, I'll say yes to that. I don't know who. That
Oh,
guy looked
sorry.
like he sucked anyway. The guy looked like he sucked anyway.
Well, he's a good physician.
Oh.
I was shopping for a physician.
Oh, what a
Got
shame. That guy who was used to be my spy master and hated me has just died. What a shame. Oh, opinion's gone up to +5 now.
Oops.
See?
Oh well, I just became a murderer.
I'm wondering about becoming a murderer.
Come on, guys. Stop killing people. I mean, I know in the Thursday game that's exclusively what I do, but
You're a different person now.
With that done, time to pull my raiding armies back. Hey, Cornwall, it's time to be wiped.
Why is it telling me about White Plague in Corwen?
Because it affects the player.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, that's so far away from me. That's literally the other side of the world. There's an outbreak of holy fire. Good lord.
Yeah, I am not continuing raiding there. Yep. That white plague just started right next to my army.
Yeah, I have 2 plagues near me, and I'm slightly nervous. What could go wrong?
Everything.
everything.
It's just a little plague.
Just small plague.
Yeah, if you could.
Henwood says, hot plagues near you, looking to hook up.
Northern conquest in... Okay. Oh yeah, I should check for prisoners.
You guys seem to be having a lot of fun with plagues over there.
It's British Isles always got plagues.
Oh, there's a lot of plagues.
It happens in the game.
I don't remember plagues being a thing. Are they one of the DLC things?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Only been around a couple years now.
I don't think they're
I
tied
last
to
played
DLC.
many years ago.
I don't think they're tied to DLC, but I'm pretty sure they are. They came with the DLC.
Yeah, they came out with the DLC. Now they just
Right.
exist.
I'd say I think I last played 2020 or 2021.
But because there's plagues in the area, I'm going to go off raiding.
Yeah, Ryan, I had to murder someone because he was allied to Brittany and France. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to deal with the French.
Okay.
So I stabbed him. He refused to duel. So I stabbed him in a different manner.
We don't want to know what the other manner is. This is a PG channel.
Oh, I see. My prestige has gone up, so I'm now distinguished. Now I understand what that means.
This is a grinder.
I got some grey hair. I was hoping it would make me look distinguished. It just made me look old.
I mean, do you really look old, Flanker? Because it's just, you are.
Yeah.
You look a lot younger. To be fair, you've actually aged really well for how old you are.
Have you seen him?
You guys, okay?
If he looked his age, he'd be mummified.
Oh, dear.
If he looked his age, there should be canopic jars next to him.
I thought they were filming an episode of The Mummy when I met Flanker.
Oh. Wow, the historic deep cuts there. I appreciate the effort for the insults. It's I wrote one complaint about the quality of copper, and then the rest of you complain about it for the rest of time.
Hey, Physics, after this war, I am debating to start slapping Wessex. Would you want to be involved in this?
I don't care. I'll be more than happy to help you if you need it.
I know you meant that in a casual way, but that sounded far more dismissive. I don't care.
I mean, it's going to be Wessex and Mercia. It's Wessex and Mercia, so...
He's tough. Alfred's tough, and he's got 3,200 troops, so you're probably going to need the help.
Yes.
Oh. I can declare war on someone and lay claim to somewhere that's currently got a plague in it. You know, that's exactly what I want.
I assume you're going to do it after the plague?
Yeah, I'm going to wait for the plague to clear them out and then swoop in and valiantly save them.
I was actually talking to you. Yeah.
Yes, I will be doing it after the plague, as I'm currently in a war with Cornwall. I'm taking over Cornwall. As I made the perfect opportunity by killing the previous leader that was in an alliance with all of France and Brittany. That would have been 4K, 6K, 8K, nearly 9K versus my 3K.
Okay.
Oh. I changed my title name of my kingdom.
What, to Sally?
Scotland
Because it's all
and New Scotland. You see it, Ryan?
Yes. Much easier to see than your city names.
What, we say no to Flanker?
We say no to Flanker Ennis.
I need to change Ennis to something at this point.
We can say no to Flanker?
Can't or can?
Can. Or can't. Well, either one is funny.
Yeah?
Can't you renamed the you renamed the county instead of the barony. There we go.
I have a child. Hell yeah.
Let's just kick the can down the road.
Yeah, it's definitely the can you should kick, not the child, just to be clear.
We can say no to flanker.
Have you met some of these kids these days?
How far is my siege going?
Is there a way to see like a list of books that I've found? Oh, I just found it.
You have a child. You say, would you be interested in some plague? Yes, apparently so.
Okay.
Alright, my marshal is done with that. Start on the next place.
Okay.
Man, plague's in
apologies.
Cornwall now.
I have fabricated a claim on a place. I've paid for it. How do I now get it?
Declare war.
You declare war on it.
Oh man, the Chola is. I think Chola is eyeing you. If they do try to vassalize you, actually, you might just want to become their vassal, just so they don't kill you.
Yeah, White Plague is all over my lands now.
Of course it is. British Isle, the island of plagues. The islands of plagues.
What?
You are
I don't
Allied.
understand why.
Oh.
But the British Isles just get more plagues than anywhere else in the world.
Development. Or density of development.
No. Italy and that area have more development and get less plagues.
Well, it's fair actually, because I was going to say it's development and also combined with the amount of
Trade.
trade and how close you are to the water.
Yep.
But Italy should be getting just as many.
Yeah, it should be. It gets almost as many, but not quite as many. Maybe it's all the war and death that's happening over
I
there
think it's
right
the
now.
lack. I think it's the lack of development.
Well,
No,
also
more
the
development
raiding.
is more plagues.
It's more raiding as well, because isn't it number of armies passing through as a factor as well? And
Hey, don't put this on me.
Yeah, those filthy Vikings coming over to that shore, not respecting the
Coming.
borders.
Born here.
Yeah.
Oh no, my wife has cancer.
Oh no, womp womp.
She no longer has. Wait, no, she doesn't.
Only in CK3 would that joke be funny. I have to say.
What?
My wife has been awesome.
Oh no, my wife has cancer. Womp womp.
She got cancer at 36. Oh,
That's a nice amount of troops I have now. 3.1k after taking Cornwall. Well, Now this is interesting. The woman that my son is married to took a piece of land and is allied to me, but doesn't want to join my kingdom.
I see.
That's now annoying.
Oh, White Plague is dying down.
Oh, I see. Yeah. There's a bunch of stand with us contracts over here.
Over where?
Up in Finland, Russia.
Did I take any prisoners from that last fight? I did.
Receiving a letter from a child saying, "Of course I shall join you for war. Our foes shall learn to fear." And I'm like, you're 6.
Buddy.
Oh wait, so I can travel while at war. I just can't. I can't start traveling while my armies are raised.
How's my legacy doing? Spread it in 28 baronies. Needs to be spread over 100, okay?
Yeah, early game it's really hard to get legends to spread really well.
I mean, it's spreading pretty well. It's over 28 already.
Yeah.
And I started it last year.
Oh, that is really good. But you should definitely get more legend promoters so that so that it will spread outside of your own territory.
I'm the only one promoting it currently.
Yep.
Oh no, that's not true. There's one person that is doing it that is from Cornwall.
Ah, that's good. Oh, you took New Cornwall.
Yes.
Wait,
I killed the previous leader that was allied to the French, and then I took it over.
I see.
And now I'm taking another duchy in Scotland.
I'm surprised you haven't taken POWs yet. Other than the fact that it's in the middle of Plague, but still, I need that guy.
Yeah, I decided not to take it because it was in Plague Lands.
Hey, what's a little plague between friends?
Well, they're not friends. That's the issue.
Okay.
Does it really matter if I get tyranny?
No, like if you get 10 tyranny every 5 years, that's actually entirely fine.
I have 32 dread, natural dread of 32.
Getting
Is
tyranny is not
really gonna
bad.
matter?
Tyranny is not that bad. Stacking tyranny is.
Because I want to take a county. I don't have the space for it yet, so but I want to revoke a couple of titles.
Yeah, you don't want to take like a bajillion counties, but just 1 or 2 every few years is fine. Especially there's a way to reduce tyranny with your chancellor. I don't remember which one it is. Oh yeah.
Oh, I lose legitimacy. And it pisses off Josh.
There's so many stand with us contracts over here. Why is my camp? Why are people in Why is anyone in my camp not
Hey,
happy?
excuse me.
How do I make them happy?
So once this guy gets old enough and he marries the woman, what will happen to the alliance I made? They have special soldiers. Okay.
Do they have the special soldiers? Do they have the picture of like whatever men-at-arms that they are next to them? If not, they're just levies.
There's no picture next to it.
Then they're just levies.
I mean, it was a small Norse invasion that came in of like
yeah, then it's
20k.
the remainders of their
Okay.
freaking. It's the remainders of their freaking soldiers from that,
Yeah.
which are pretty much all levies. But like, if you click on me and you look at my military, you'll see I have special soldiers, but they have the men-at-arms picture next to them, so you can see that they're actually men-at-arms, not just levies. A plot
Grand
killed me.
title. Duchy of Cornwall has been created. Let's see,
nice.
how many duchies do I need to make an empire? Requires 2 kingdom titles. I need 75 counties. I have 17, if I say that right.
You can get Britannia easier,
Yeah.
but you do need to take England. You got to take all the way up to basically. You got to pretty much take all the land that we talked about. You got to take most of Wales and most of England.
Yeah.
Which you can have what's left of Wales.
You know what would be funny? Doing a fight corruption, and then just encouraging all the peasants to rise up.
Go for it. Try it.
Yeah, I usually get admonished, but yeah, it might be fun.
I'm nearly
I got
exhausted.
invited to Alfred's hunt, but I have to go through too much plague to get there. So, no, thank you, sir.
Why I keep being told you can offer a hostage to this kingdom, and the hostage I can offer is my daughter. And as far as I can tell, there's no benefit to me for doing it.
They can't attack you.
That's
They
the
are
only
0 years old. Oh, okay, that's the benefit. I was like, I'm not that worried about my 0-year-old daughter attacking me. But that makes sense. Once they're grown up.
No, the person that has the hostage can't attack you. You can offer a hostage to an aggressive neighbor, so that it basically gives you truce with them. But they also raise your kid, so they get to decide the culture, the religion, the education.
Yeah, I don't get the benefit.
Would
Maybe
that
I'm
even
just
count?
missing something.
Would that even count if you declare war on an ally?
If you declare a war, they have the option of killing your kid. With
Oh, I'm not talking about declaring a war on them. Like, they have the hostage, and you declare a war on a neighboring faction, but they're allied to it.
Oh, I have no idea.
Do I want crop rotation or city planning? Probably city planning.
Actually, lovely. Also, Alba is about to lose like their 900 troops.
There is no Alba, only Scotland.
Vessel of Scotland is about to lose like everything. Alright, that's that army crushed. And that's that piece of land back as well. And I can't declare war on that one. Oh, can I vessel it? Nope. How's the plague doing? It's still there.
Yeah, it's messing with me. I can't freaking do anything.
I need to go raiding a little bit. I need a bit more prestige.
There we go. Okay.
And then I can do an kingdom invasion on Wessex, basically. Might be more worth it than conquer a duchy.
Oh. How is someone still fighting me with 0 people?
They can reinforce them.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm winning my war.
Nice.
I lost a fight, but then I won a siege and fought back a siege, and then recouped and ran in, so... Great success.
Holy order.
Enemy captured in battle.
Well, I refilled my men at arms. Why aren't they refilling? You know what? Let's just try re-raising them. That's better.
Looks like I'm not able to raid that.
All right, Finland. Do you want to suicide all your troops on me? Cause I'd love that.
5,500 more prestige.
Oh?
Well,
We're in the minus 3.3. Damn.
Well, it doesn't matter with how much I'm getting anyway. It's a little high right now because my men at arms are raised. But yeah, it's almost always negative. But I'm getting so much between wars and raids that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the next war will also give you quite some. I just need to grab a little bit of prestige.
Well, let me know. Give me time to get back from raiding, and let me know if you're gonna do it, so I come back from raiding. Because I have to keep my troops constantly moving. I need the prestige. I can't be just sitting. White Plague's only 4 counties left.
Yeah. Let's see. I can. If I had a bit of cash, I can make another 300 by making another duchy title. So that would speed up as well. That city became the raid ended.
I'm actually broke right now.
Oh.
Physics broke. That is unheard of.
No, I spend money as fast as I get it. All my counties have got a castle. Even though I'm feudal, all but my primary have got a castle and a level 2 fishing net thing.
Nice.
I'm gaining 8 gold a month.
Is Dexterous Fisherman the thing that gives you bonuses to... What's it called? No, it's not. It doesn't give you size bonuses. So there's still another coastal one that you want to get.
I haven't looked into that. I don't care about that right now. Next thing I'm going to get is Longbowman.
Fair.
I'm already increasing cultural acceptance in my Welsh counties.
Wait, that's weird. Usually Dutch has started to embrace the tradition I was talking about, but it hasn't yet. Yeah, I think it's seafarers. Trade port line of buildings increase levies and size of men-at-arms regiments in counties of this culture.
Well, that would be a good one.
Yep, extreme men-at-arms.
Well, great. Now I can't raid anymore.
Why not?
Because this dip crap decided to pull me into a war. I guess I'm gonna go sail for some war and see if I can get some prestige from that.
I'd be raiding.
You'll be raiding?
I'd be raiding. I'd be raiding all day and all night. I wish I already had 3 levels of renown, or 3 legacies, because I could have practice kidnappers, plus 50% ransom from gold, or gold from ransoms, but more importantly, gain prestige when ransoming prisoners. You know how fast I'd have prestige up if I got if I was getting prestige and the same amount of prestige as gold for all my prisoners.
Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if there was something in the renown tree that gave renown for doing something. That'd be funny. Like maybe in the Intrigue tree, have one that gives renown per hostile scheme completed.
Well, that's a little too much.
It wouldn't be much. It would be like 5 renown, I'd say. Maybe a bit more. But yeah,
Maybe a bit less.
That is a bit overpowered if you build right, and very underpowered if you don't build right.
It's overpowered if you, no matter what, because you just get the 2 hostile skim thing.
As I said, if you don't build right and you don't get those 2 hostile schemes and don't get really decent
If you
issues,
take that renown, you're going to. If you take that in your thing, you're gonna build for it.
yeah, I know what you mean.
I just arrived and this guy's already lost his army. This war looks pointless. But hey, this is this is an conquest of Hamburg. Alright, let's wait out my embark before I do anything.
I gotta say, I kind of wish Cookie hadn't started over here, because I could have taken Irish feudal freaking counties and leveled up, got those prestige buildings. It is what it is, though.
Oh, balls.
Not gonna fault him for wanting to be in Ireland.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
I think being a chancellor in my civilization is like being the defense against the dark arts teacher in Hogwarts. They just keep dying.
Screw it, I'm declining this. I am not gonna fight Denmark for you.
Speaking of, does anyone want to be my chancellor?
No.
Well, you just sold it to me. Yeah, make me your.
I am really losing this battle now. Gosh darn it. I like seeing allied combatants captured, you know, in red, and then acquaintance taken prisoner, and I'm like, who cares?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this became from and potentially let's get some prestige to, and yet not gonna happen. Decides to pick a fight with East Francia? Sure. Denmark decided to take a pick at him instead.
I have made some poor life choices here.
Plan knows.
You should make better life choices.
I'm working out how to do that currently.
Huh. Okay.
Damn.
Why?
Wait a minute. What are the Tulanids doing?
Oh, I just poisoned my entire camp. That was the worst life choice.
What?
The Tulanids have taken Italy.
Wow.
Alfred's army was out and about, and they're still mad at me from raiding. So I'm beating down his army for you.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a problem when everyone's ill. My personal physician died of food poisoning.
You need to have that auto refill it, so
Yeah.
it tells you and gives you a selection to put someone else in, or to not do it and hire and do the whole hire thing.
Yeah,
That's
if everyone wasn't
disappointing.
ill, I would have done the higher thing.
My champion ripped the heart out of a reeve. I could have ransomed him.
Oh, come on, dude. I need money. Why do you rip his heart
Do
out?
that. Do that to the guys that aren't worth anything. The unlanded people. Don't do that to the
Exactly.
freaking landed people. Oh yeah, 778 prestige for beating them that time. $11K out of 15K.
Okay, that's not going to work. Understood.
And I need 2K to launch it when it's done. Okay.
Oh, that's my ally beaten to a pulp while I'm fighting for his war. Why did you have to go pick a fight with Denmark? You idiot.
Oh, somebody's doing a holy war for the Kingdom of England, and I just helped by wiping out England's army. Jorvik.
Oh,
Great.
So I made your fight with Jorvik harder. Sorry.
No, it's the other way around. The attackers are England against Jorvik.
yep.
Oh, never mind. And they're winning.
Yeah. Now they are. Definitely.
Well, my attack didn't have anything to do. It didn't help the. Oh, I got the trait strong. Yes, one more prestige a month. And health boost.
The medium health boost is insane.
Not relevant to this
Blast.
build or to this current run.
That's fine.
I get what you're saying. Usually, I'd be more happy for the health boost, but
Is there any way to merge two armies together?
Yes. G.
G.
When they're in the same province.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I need to slap both of them then. Cool. Thank you.
why did you name Ireland New Scotland?
Because my guy's officially Scottish in the old lore, and if you watch the movie.
Oh. I'm surprised you didn't start in Scotland then. And then I could have taken Ireland, and you could have taken all of freaking.
Okay.
To be fair, I just wanted to make the meme of taking over Ireland and just have it look like it was anti-flanker.
I mean, it's not really a meme; it's reality.
Oof.
He's Scottish. I guess they have gotten along historically, but not really. More, they hate freaking England as much.
If my
Did
friends
you
could
just
stop
change
dying.
where your color is black? Because now it looks like there's a plague where New Scotland is.
Oh my god.
Sorry, what?
The Black Plague has hit Scotland.
The color of your nation is black.
Yes.
So it looks like New Scotland is a plague.
We are a plague. We are the English plague. We're killing all the Englishmen.
The plague of English. Not the English plague.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
I mean, and it fits my banner more.
It does.
I don't
Oh, no,
think
what?
Rogan has seen my banner yet.
What, where? Hmm?
A what?
I am
a writer?
my banner.
Oh, you're the Mass Effect thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, I'm at war and I think desperately losing.
I can't be worse than my ally.
God, it's so close is the annoying thing, these two armies that are fighting.
I just took the daughter of East Anglia as my concubine on her 16th birthday.
Oh, that
She
can't be
was-
good.
She was betrothed to a Carling. Just got to piss off everybody and doing that.
Gotta make sure you do. Piss off all the Carlings.
I did. I just pissed off Wessex, I pissed off Anglia, and I pissed off the Carlings.
Italy is back.
Yay.
Oh,
Catholic uprising. That's what happened.
oh, that's not good. Wait, what?
My marshal is done doing his job again. Alright, next spot to fix the control. Well, I have Hamburg under my control. I hope I get a lot of prestige for this, because he's not helping a single bit.
Come on, just finish the siege before they do something. Uh-oh.
So beyond sieging something and attacking armies, how do I gain points in a war?
Sieging, fighting. I think Ryan managed to get points by kidnapping people.
Capturing air.
The area of claim seems to only have one place I can siege. So I've sieged it, and now I'm like attacking the armies that are there, but
You can siege other places of your enemy.
oh, okay. You can't. It's not just the province or the area you're trying to claim.
Yes. The area you're trying to claim, if you control all of it, it'll give you ticking war score, but other than that...
Oh, so it'll slowly give me more points as well, just because I've claimed it. Is that right?
Yep.
Cool, okay. I apologize for all the questions. I'm desperately trying to remember
No
how to play
apology
this.
necessary.
Prisoner taken. Are you worth anything? Yes.
Oh, okay. Ah. Someone abandoned trying to murder me. That's what you like to hear.
Yay. People keep getting sick, and I keep reviving them with my skilled healer. TM.
And does your army just kind of heal as it stands, or should it go back to your area to heal?
You have to be in your areas to replenish troops.
Okay. But anywhere you own, even if it's the place you're contesting, or only if it's yours?
If you control it, you'll regain troops, but
Okay.
you can't be in debt.
Okay. Then I am good. Go back here, defend, and replenish afterwards. I may yet win this war.
You'll only give me 44 gold for this 200 gold value prisoner? No, I'm not taking that.
Well, Denmark grew. This war's over. Fuck, good. I'll go back to the other war that you're working on, my friend.
Wait, what?
I far lost. Alright, we have provisions again. Let's go back into there.
So I had an option between 55% chance of smallpox or minus 50 travel safety for the rest of the travel. I took the minus 50 travel safety, and now I'm getting a crazy number of events.
Nice.
Must be okay.
Oh, back to sieging lands in West Francia. West Francia's armies are quite weak now.
I can't. I'm in. Sorry, I'm in an area that's owned by my enemy, but I'm not contesting it. But it's not sieging it automatically. Do I need to like push a button to?
You need to be on the castle.
As far as I can tell, I am.
Snake Eye is dead. And instantly in tyranny war on Denmark.
Are you sure you're not on the cathedral? The temple?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, temple holding. I see. Okay.
Yep.
It's fine. I now need to retreat and go defend anyway. So. Ah, so you click on it, it'll tell you what it is. I was looking at a temple, that's why. Yep, thank you.
Got it.
Look at me learning.
Yay, learning.
How goes everyone else's campaigns?
It's on pause because I have to fight another war.
Wait, did I hear you're at war with West Francia?
Yes.
So what you're saying is a good time to raid Paris.
East Francia. East Francia, sorry.
Oh, well, that's a huge difference, man.
I mean, is it ever not time to go raid Paris?
When I'm gonna lose the fight, yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna lose. I don't think. Hang on.
We have the same number of troops, and I'll have just landed.
And they'll have twice as many levies as you. Your troops are mostly men-at-arms. So what I recommend you do is go raid Brittany and then move into West Francia.
Poor Brittany, what's she got to do with it?
Well, she should have kept her legs closed.
Wow.
Cancel war, sieges, regroup.
You know, it says I'll probably lose this battle, but I really want to test that theory because I think my footmen won't die. Given the 100 of how much is it now? 172% more army toughness.
Oh, we got a desync.
Oh no.
Physics and Ryan.
Yeah, that's weird.
Huh.
I'm just getting it run for 3 days. There you go. You should be able to rejoin now. If everyone could stop clicking around just for a minute. It's a bit odd.
Waiting you to pause it again.
I have paused it again.
Now it's paused.
Yeah. Okay. My apologies. West Funkia sounds like a funky place to be, right?
Should we just not touch anything for now?
Nope.
Yep.
No touchy.
The two confident answers of no and yes. Both
yeah, I was like, oh great, that clears it up. Clear as mud. How much does quality of an army compare to numbers?
Huge. That's the number of knights and men-at-arms, which are so much better than levies.
Okay. So, like, if I'm only, like, I've got 1,500, he's got 1,700, but I'm high quality and he's 2 chevrons?
How many chevrons are you?
I'm 3 squares, he's 2 squares. Or diamonds.
All right. Better way to question. How many men-at-arms do you have?
Oh, levies, shuvas. Is that shuvas?
It's everything but levies.
Okay, I've got 8 shuvas, 600 archers, and 20 siege weapons.
So minus the 600. So you have 800 and 600. You said so. You have 1,400.
They have more. They have more men-at-arms apparently.
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
They hire mercenaries.
Oh, okay.
You should probably hire mercenaries.
I can't afford it.
Okay.
The cheapest mercenaries are 200 and I have 72. I hired some special mercenaries, which amusingly are sword bearers, but they are archers, which I find nice and amusing.
That might be why they're not very good. They may have misunderstood archery.
Why
Yeah,
do
I
they
mean-
fire my antiquarian? I freaking hate it.
Do we have a... Is Crusader Kings in Grand Strategy?
Yes.
Yeah, the sword bearers, and they have arrows. Are we... Oh, we're good. Cool.
Yep, we're back underway.
Changed my air.
Doing some heavy breathing, or...
Yes. I have my army, despite saying I was going to lose, absolutely demolished them. I can't visit this holding because it's occupied. It's occupied by me. I'm the one occupying it.
Oh, something's fallen over, I think. Alright, I'll rehost. There's only... Alright. But 2 seconds. I'm just going to let it run on for a few days before I save, so it doesn't
I'm
derp
gonna
it.
restart my CK
Yeah, no worries, bud.
since I was on the list for being out of sync with myself.
So what do I need to do here? Sorry.
Leave the game and
Okay.
wait for him to rehost.
Cool.
Pretty much.
The heck? Why is my keyboard not working? There we go. User error.
Picnic error.
Usually is.
Yes.
Or Lair 8 error was the one I always liked.
Yeah, it's more of Pepcac.
See, I think it might be an age thing, because Pebcac is... I didn't hear much, but Picnic error was the one I always heard.
Yes, well, I am old, so, you know.
I'm just surprised you don't have another acronym for it.
Problem exists between, I don't know.
Slab and chisel.
His
Yeah.
other an acronym for it is in a dead language, also known as his original language.
In the forbidden tongue.
Not forbidden, it's just nobody else speaks it anymore. It's been so long.
At some point, Flanker will speak it, and it will summon a demon.
It's called Waggly?
Wow.
Summon a demon?
Wow.
You are giving way too much power to Flanker.
So a couple demons will rely on him for various things.
How did you see my client list?
They'll come, but they won't do anything for him. They'll demand stuff of him and nothing else.
They'll just appear, call you names, and then disappear again.
That's
Yes.
chat.
Oh yeah, it's your streams.
Yeah.
Is that how you start your live stream? Just by speaking in ancient tongues?
Well,
It's
You
called
don't use OBS,
Java.
you just use old magic.
Again, you're assuming Flanker has any power.
Oh, it's probably not by choice.
oh man. I'm... Right. I'll put the details up. I'm going to be
Definitely
muted for a second.
not.
Someone's calling me.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Didn't get to it fast enough. The lobby rehost is up.
Thank you.
I'm joining.
Password.
I do want to say I've had a really nice time. Thank you. Thanks. It's been really nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's why this is why our chill game, or this is why we call it our chill
Yeah.
game. Everyone just do our own
I was
thing.
expecting to play CK3 and have my brain just kind of explode with how complicated it is, but I don't understand what's going on, but I'm enjoying it, so...
That's very good. That's better than a lot of other Paradox games.
I should really have named my person. I think it was this one.
Meanwhile, Ryan addicted to Age of Wonders, another Paradox.
I'm currently playing Age of Wonders in the background.
I don't know what you're talking about. I might or might not been doing the same.
You're dual gaming, good lord. To be fair, I've been writing D&D notes, so I can't say anything.
I'm freaking hungry.
Right. I'm just
Go
starting,
eat.
and I got another
I
call.
don't recommend eating.
So what's everyone's dinner plans?
Ooh, I like that you think I've got plans.
Sure yet.
What did you say, Ryan?
I'm not sure yet.
I'm gonna be having French fries.
Just French fries.
Well, there are snacks with it, of course.
But normally that's a side.
No, not in the Netherlands.
Oh, fair enough. Your fries must be very good.
They are pretty good, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ah, we are underway. Just in case you were playing Age of Wonders in the background, Cookie.
I have Age of Wonders on my second screen, CK3 on the main.
It's a bit too hard for me to figure out how to put them on different screens.
Oh, I just placed Age of Wonders in Windows and moved it to second screen.
Windows do not work for me too well.
How dangerous is it
on full-screen
them
games.
sieging my capital?
They could capture you
Ah, good.
if they succeed.
Yeah, good. You get executed.
Well, I'm not there, so that shouldn't be a problem.
They could capture your kids, I guess, but that's
Your
way
kids,
less
your
bad.
wives.
Yeah, those are way less bad.
Well, capturing your kid means 50% war score.
My wife died, and I do have a child. Well, let's do a scheme to kill my own kid. No.
It's not
Yes.
that likely.
That's how we solve that problem, right? Commit Sudoku on my own child.
Well, those numbers can be difficult to figure out. Oh, hang on, that's something different.
I love Sudoku.
I like a good Sudoku. Used to do them on the train when I got the train down to London.
Really? You had to hire mercenaries. Oh, you also hired your Holy Order. That's why you suddenly went so high in numbers.
Oh, please. I thought I was going to win this war.
Well, at least the AI didn't spend any freaking any of my prestige making it.
Good. My wife has survived 4 years with cancer. That's actually rather impressive.
Congratulations. peasant faction disabled. Peasant rebels. Goodbye.
So I can see I have 3 units of men-at-arms that are stationed places. Can I unstation them to make them do things?
No. Okay. Station men at
like
arms
defending
does
holding.
nothing. Station men at arms does nothing but give them bonuses. They can still do anything that they could normally do unstationed.
They're just at a place instead.
Yeah, it's just their
home.
It's their home base.
Right.
It's their
Okay.
garrison.
You don't even contribute to the garrison. They really should.
That's not what. But yeah.
So what do I do with them? Sorry.
Keep them.
Men at arms, they're your army.
Oh, so even though it says stationed in my capital, they're
That's
in
just
my
their
army
base.
currently.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
their
the
base.
best is think of it like barracks. It doesn't
Right,
really
okay,
make
that's-
any
yeah.
difference, but it's just
That's
where they
army
live.
Back home, screw it. Screw this a war.
Oh, okay. I think I understand now.
Yeah, it lets you build buildings in that wherever you state whatever barony you station them at. Yeah, it lets you that increase their capabilities. That give them bonuses. That's all it does.
Why can I see? I can hear Flanker's stream through physics, Mike.
Because he's playing it through a monitor or TV.
Yeah.
No, I also hear it double talk, and it's not through. Oh yeah, I did have the stream on. Never mind. I had it off earlier. I don't know why it turned on.
Twitch being weird, I guess.
No, I don't mute it in Twitch. I mute it on the web page, at the top of the page. on the
That
top.
way it still keeps you
Phone being
watching.
weird? I don't know.
That way it keeps the streamer still gets credit for me watching.
Yeah.
If you mute it in Twitch, the streamer doesn't get credit for you watching.
I mostly just mute the page.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
if you
saying.
mute the page rather than the, or like the tab rather than the player within Twitch, it helps Flanker out.
Yeah. The player has no way of knowing that you muted the.
I won the war.
Congratulations.
Yay. Wait, who am I fighting against? Oh, them? Huh. Well, I've taken on this contract, so you'd better give me money when I don't revive in time.
Are you coming to fight this holy war for Northumbria,
What?
Cookie?
No.
Because Wessex took Jorvik, and now he's trying to take Northumbria. must stop the Christians from taking all of the main British Isle.
Yeah, I just need prestige, my friends, and then it's gonna be a
Holy wars are good ways to do that.
Yeah, my armies are still returning home, and I'm waiting for this damn war to end with East Francia.
Why are people frustrated with me? Usually people are much, much happier with me. What's going on?
"30 days before my army is fully back home."
I'm glad I won that war. At what cost, I don't know.
Enough cost to make people sad.
All right, I'm just gonna have to fight Mercia and Wessex by myself. No
I'll
help,
be there.
so no prestige for you.
I will be there shortly. I'm also fighting them Wales.
I know. I'm just saying. I don't necessarily need your help.
What is this call to war now for?
Why did I immediately fail the hunt? What the hell happened? I didn't even get any hunting traits.
Oh, we just had a desync as well.
Oh,
Ryan again.
That was me.
huh.
Ryan
Is it
and
a
Rogan's
random
this time.
thing or?
Ryan and Rogan's.
I think
can
we should just rejoin.
Yep, I agree. I've just unpaused it and then repaused it. What I would do as soon as the interface stops getting in my way.
Yep, rejoining now.
It's still so crazy to me that Stellaris added a resync button and it's working. Like Stellaris, the game with historically the most desync issues.
Seems like Ryan keeps crashing and taking somebody with him.
I am back in.
Oh, it's weird.
If I'm going
Yep.
down, I'm taking you with me.
I've
He
hit
took me
play,
with him
I'm
last
underway.
Underway.
I don't know what I did to Ryan, but you know.
I declined this war from you, and you're still dragging me into this war.
Okay, so that's what he does.
Corn, Wessex. I have an army coming your way.
I already got almost 1,000 prestige off of beating the crap out of Alfred once. You have become malnourished.
Yeah, that just keeps failing.
Wait, I should be killing characters because that's one of the things that can get you Conqueror.
Yeah, I should kill people. I got too many people in my prison.
My half of my army is already enough to wipe this army. All right, let's wipe them.
Right.
Hey Ryan. Did Ryan run away?
Stack wiping the enemy, stack wiping the enemy, stack wiping the enemy because I can.
I feel like my 4K stack would be no match for your 3.8.
Actually, these men at arms are nowhere like the Thursday game. My Thursday game army is sick. Yes, I am a legendary figure. You know what that means?
Yay!
Oh, nice. Is that you achieving your goals there, sir?
Yay!
I am the Lord of Blood and God.
Nice.
Ah, you made a kingdom with it.
Yay! You can raid even more now,
Automatically
right?
becomes a kingdom, and I get to raid for the next 200 years.
Pirate hordes, 7.5K army. Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
it's
so
disgusting.
you can go raid all of East Frontier now.
I
Sorry,
can
what?
raid everywhere.
Yes. Just remember to use the adventure one so that you don't take any attrition.
I am now known as the Great and Terrible.
I bought the Great and Terrible? No, okay.
No. Physics, the Great and Terrible, or Fizrander, I think this guy's name is. I guess 7,500 troops. Special
For free.
troops.
So what are you gonna do with them now?
Conquer Scotland. This army, right now, they're gonna go to work. Finish this war.
And the other army just stays at home, so they don't lose any men.
No, they're gonna disband. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're special troops.
Yeah, they're for defense. And they get inherited.
Okay, I have taken 3 Stand With Us contracts at once. Nothing can possibly go wrong because of this.
So alliances are useful because they allow me to call them in war, is that right?
Yes.
Cool.
And also mean you're less likely to get declared on the first place.
Dude, I also
Because
got
you've
enough
got,
renown. I got enough renown for doing that, for getting 2 more, to get 2 more freaking
my.
legacies.
Physics. Alfred is coming your way. He's just ignoring me sieging down Winchester.
I don't care. I've already beat him 4 times.
Yeah, no. It's more like he's ignoring me, sieging his capital, and coming for you.
He's probably mad at me.
Hey, it's fine.
Just a heads up, it's a 5-minute warning, because I actually have work to do immediately after this.
I see.
5 minutes.
There's also a good chance that we desync at any moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or we could desync at any moment because of that.
I need a little bit of more cash to be able to make another.
Remind me, next session, increase my freaking veterans from 5 to 8.
How do I change a character's name, or can you not do that?
Well, you can change your own name.
Yeah, I should do the same.
Just so I remember who I was.
I think it's in Barber's shop. No,
That's more important to do if you're unlanded. If you're landed, just remember where you're at, and then you just click on the county you own. The thing you own.
right click on yourself, and then there's a rename your character button.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Alfred is fighting for what he wants, and he's just ignoring physics.
Oh, he's going after he's trying to get the quick win. Let me go kill him. I wasn't paying attention, I was handling all the stuff I have to do now that I'm a king.
Perfect. Me and my 3 wives are very happy.
Should I keep that Kingdom of Man and Isles flag? It's kind of a cool flag, or should I go with my house flag?
They're both good.
I'll go with the house.
I need this guy to die because he's randomly declaring war now on land in Italy. Why doesn't he just become a damn vassal? Even worse, why isn't he just being absorbed by the person he is married to? 4 days. Jeez, why are you much faster than me? Oh, you stopped running. You're dead. Aquitaine declared board to look south East Francia. Lovely.
Oh, Aquitaine's gone.
It is part of France.
Oh, I like when there's more kingdom titles, because it means I get to visit more places.
There's now a kingdom title. There's another kingdom title at the Isle of Man now. If you're looking for a place to visit.
That's pretty far away, unfortunately. I might go back there because I plan on making myself some territory in France. Well, making some territory, then almost immediately abandoning it. It might not be France. It might be like Germany or the East area, like Poland, etc.
All right, I gotta finish this.
I'm nearly done sieging their capital.
Good. If the guy who's being attacked hadn't let his son get captured, we'd be done.
Let's hope this brings me enough prestige to war deck them for kingdom invasion.
Right, we are actually past time, guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
all good when you
So
are.
I think we're, if everyone's ready to...
Yep.
Nearly
Rock
done
and roll.
here. This should end the war if I take this city in 28 days.
I'm doing nothing of particular interest, so
All right. Then we stop now and 28 days into next session.
Cool. Hang on, I will...
it's not a weekly thing, or am I missing something?
Yeah, it's a weekly thing.
So I
Next
meant
week
in-game
we'll-
days.
Should we pause?
Sure, if you want. I've already saved it.
Ah, okay. All right, let's get going. Bye. Thank you,
Uh,
game.
Been a pleasure.
Thank you for the games. Catch you later. Right, thank you everyone for watching. We are ending here because I've got to go and do some work. I really appreciate all you guys hanging out for a little bit. And we'll find someone cool to go raiding. Let's see who's online at the moment. Let's go for J Jam Jim. He seems to have just started. There you go. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and let's go raiding on with flank attack. Bye bye for now.